Monday morning early, about 5 in the morning. 53052. This one here I've had before. They want me to go up by Appleton and pick up a load and take it to Iowa right now, because other load isn't ready yet. How about those cardboard boxes? I just got them blowing this out. Gotta be over there. It's about a 45-minute drive. I gotta be there about 6 o'clock. Check in. Pick up some John Deere stuff. Take it over to Iowa. And then Oskaloosa, probably picking up waste and bring it back up to ND Papers or to the yard. Really depends when this load will be ready. But it's about 58 degrees, almost 60 degrees out. And ready to hit the road. And start my week. This will be the end of July now. Almost ready for the fall. You know, this is Alliance. It's right by Appleton here. Looks like I got to pull on this dock. It's a tight squeeze. But usually I load here. This is all John Deere stuff. This guy doesn't know what's going on. There's a big sign right here. It says well, for us to park right here. Oh wow. It could be in my way. But I gotta go in that dock. It's a tight spot here. But they opened here at 6:30, so it worked out pretty good. Once I pick this up, I gotta go to Tannamoa, Iowa. So it's just south of Oskaloosa. All these Indian names. But it's all about open the doors, slide the axles back, hit the dock, and get loaded and get out of here when it comes to a Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Alright. I'm in dock 7. Squeezing in. That looks pretty good. All squared up. Axles back. Alright. It's all about loading and going to Iowa. It's probably going to be about a 5-hour drive. That's the way it goes. And then they'll probably get me going to Ohio or something when that cardboard's ready. I'm on Oskaloosa. And I'm on the scale here. Gross is 78,000, then you put the trailer on there. Can't be over 34,000. So we'll see how this looks. 32.6, look at that. I have to slide up a little bit. Get off the drives. And this is where I dropped the trailer. 53052. It's empty clean. I gotta take this over to ND Papers. They want me there at 9:30 in the morning. I got about 3 hours left. It's about a 6.5 hour drive. I end up somewhere by the border of Wisconsin, Iowa. Get my magnet stop. So I use, that replaces the cheater bar. But I'll bring it up 2 holes. 1 hole will be 33. So I'll do 33. 2 holes. Alright, bring it up, and that's 800 pounds. That'll be 33.4. That should be good. Once I fill it up, it'll be at 80,000. Any problems, I can go another hole, 33.8. That's all you have to do. Main thing is pull the axles away from the magnet stop. That way you can get it out. And that's it. I just moved it 2 holes, so that's 800 pounds. I gotta take a picture of the inside. All the cardboard. Alright, that should be alright. It's a good trailer, 53082. One of the straight ones we got. But it's all about seeing if I can get around this storm that's coming by. I'm right in front of it. So march up, try to get over by the border of Wisconsin and Iowa. Alright, 3 hours left on my logs. back at MD Papers. A lot of rain in Madison. They call that a rain bomb. Or even wipers on high speed. It doesn't work. It's all about seeing through that. Well, that's how it works now. If you go to weathermodification.com, it explains how they do it now. It's neat. But this is northern Wisconsin, so I'm out of the storm. Had to go through Madison, but it should go and start moving east. It's actually going southeast. And we'll see how Tuesday is going to go. It's 9 in the morning. Never ending. Alright, I'm in Pittsville, Wisconsin. This is Gardner. I used to come here every week with butter and take it here for storage when Grassland Dairy was full. This place is growing. Used to just have 3 bays here. Now they got 6. Warehouse. Looking pretty good. Very impressed. But yeah, this is a cold storage place. It's up north here on 73. There's some really nice trucks here. They sure don't make them like this anymore. Got a nice Kenworth conventional. It's beautiful. Got a K100. Stand-up sleeper or a double bunk. I'm really impressed.
Don't you take my truck!
Is that your truck?
Never mind.
I've been driving since the 80s, so I really like that.
Yeah, no. Go ahead, they're all open. Go ahead and take a look at it.
Yeah, thank you. That's the owner. He's a good guy. But damn, this Kenworth is really looking good. Damn. They sure don't make it like this anymore. Got a Cummins in this Peterbilt. Wow. But I started with these cab overs, this Kenworth. The 79 Kenworth. This one here is in the 80s. This is very impressive. I really like this one. It's cleaned up. Used to king size sleeper, 3408 cat with the V8s. They sure don't make them like this anymore. It's beautiful. The Kenworths are great because the exhaust was on this mount here. Didn't have to worry about it. Well, there's some pride here. I was driving a 79, 379. No, I'm sorry, it was a 95. That's really nice. This should be shut. Don't want any bugs to get in there. 50 years of class, Caterpillar. But this Kenworth here is really impressive. He said that I can go and open them, they're all unlocked. It's got the coffin sleeper in it. Damn, he didn't work on the interior. But you see why they got the big steering wheels, because they didn't have power steering in those days. First time is really in the late 70s. It's got a split shift. Damn, coffin sleeper, so you can see how you have to go in the hole and go straight down. When you lay down, it feels like you're in a coffin. Wow. This is a beautiful truck. You can tell it's a new paint job. No visor on top, one horn. That's all they used to have, was just one horn. But this Kenworth here is beautiful. They don't make them like this no more. But when I was a kid, I used to see all these trucks go down the road, going through Wyoming, going to California and get produce and bring it back to Chicago. He didn't polish any tanks, so that helps. This is an old Peterbilt. With the 379s, and this is probably a 359 before the 379s. Skid plate. It probably was a yard truck if it's got a skid plate like that. That's beautiful. Oh, Cummings. It's got louvers. Oh wow, look at that. It's got louvers on here. Automatically opens and closes. Damn. That was your thermostat. These louvers. You don't have to worry about a winter front. You can open and close those louvers. That is great. But yeah, you still can polish this. This here could be really polished to a mirror. But that's beautiful. I'm glad to share that with you guys. You see the difference of the Kenworth to what the Kenworths are now. But these two side by side is really neat to see that. And you got the cab over in a conventional. But yeah, he's at a 95, 379. So this one here is pretty neat. Good old Gardner. He's a good guy. But they got a big trucking company here. They really help when it comes to the cranberries and the green beans here. But this warehouse used to be small, and they put an addition on the back. They got another warehouse they're building. They're going big. When I was hauling butter, I was the first customer to come here and drop it off. And they built a big account here. Because on 73, that takes you right up by Greenwood, Wisconsin. That's where Grassland Dairy is. And I used to take butter all the way from Utah all the way to Wisconsin every week. You'll probably see that in my videos. But it's hard work, especially in the wintertime. 210s will take you right back from Hiram, Utah, right to Greenwood. So I did it really good every week, never missed a week, even on vacation. 14 years I did that straight for that run. Now I'm doing regional and local, as you can see, and the East Coast. Well, I'm in Watertown, Wisconsin. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. This is where it's supposed to be delivered. This is a chocolate place. Everything looks good here. But yeah, this is the industrial side of Watertown. It's on 19, right by Farm and Fleet. 19 and 26, right off of that. But it's getting pretty late. It's about 4 in the afternoon now. Well, we'll see what they got for me the rest of Tuesday. And we'll see what they give me for Wednesday. Never ending. Oh, at the yard. 5346. There's the pumps over here at the yard. That's the drop and hook. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to Romeoville. Got my rat rod rims. Pretty sad. It's not how I like it. But I got a whole load of popcorn. I don't even know what I should do about it. Because it's almost all the way in the back. And I'm not loaded yet. I gotta go pick up some more stuff. See, I could put about 4 more pallets here. That's it. That's all they get. Valley Pop. And after that, then I gotta go to Evansville, Kentucky. So Romeoville, Illinois, that's southwest of Chicago. So I gotta drive through all that traffic. Bumper to bumper all the way down to 55 from 294. Get there. And if it's more than 4 pallets, then I could take 4 more pallets. I'm supposed to pick up the rest of the load there. Hope it's only 4. Normally it wouldn't be half a load of this popcorn and half a load of somewhere else. But it's all about what the brokers do and dispatchers. But let's get over to Milwaukee, to Chicago, to Romeoville. Pick up a partial, the rest of the load. And go down to Kentucky, right by Madisonville. Alright, I'm in Romeoville. Looks like they locked everything up. It's a beater trailer. At least it pulls alright. It's a good Great Dane. Went through a lot of rain. This is RJW Logistics. He had a couple warehouses here. Went to the first one. They sent me over to this one. It's a big place. It's right at 57 and 55. But other than that, I gotta go over to Evansville, right at the border of Kentucky and Indiana. So this is Evansville, Indiana. We'll see how that works. I'll take 57 down. I'm in Evansville. 5346. Doing a drop here, and then I got straight over to Cincinnati. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, and I only have 2 hours left on my logs. I want to make sure the mud flap's clear. That looks good. Yeah, that's the way to go. This landing gear pad looks a little tired. Looks like it's banged up. Must have sank and bent. Sometimes they hit things, but oh well. Alright, I'm bobtailing up to Cincinnati, but I gotta stop somewhere for 10 hours. That's the right way to go. Disconnect and go. Back in Cincinnati. This is a Kroger drop yard lot. But other than that, it's all about coming up here and get a loaded trailer, but they didn't have anything loaded. They told me just grab an empty. So might as well get this one here. We'll see what kind of load they got for me. I just got done cleaning everything all out. 53072. Tires need to be dressed, rims need to be wiped down. It's pretty clean. After all the rain, got the tires all dressed and cleaned up. Did that when I was doing my 10 hours. It took about 40 minutes to get everything all wiped down again. That's the way to go. Back to the summer look. Alright, we'll see what kind of load they get me here in Cincinnati. Alright, all cleaned up, ready to go. I parked outside the yard. And I just got done wiping everything down. There, get out of the bubble look. Really go into the bubble look. Thought it was out. But shrinks it up a lot more. See, I got the rims all nice and clean. dressing's still drying. Once it's all dry, it's black. Wipe everything down. Don't forget the mud flaps and the lights. 53072. If I have a choice of picking up a trailer here, I'm going to pick up one that isn't a rat rod, one that needs some love. This one's easy to do. It's got some rust on the rims, but once it's wiped down, it looks pretty good. And then you just have a rag and walk the sides and get all the reflectors, the side lights. It's much different than having chicken lights. Here in Cincinnati, you'll see all these buildings. They got smashed windows. See broken windows on the side, especially this building here. All the windows are broke. I wonder if they check these buildings. See, there's an old building here. All the windows are broken. Broken fence. You think it's all dangerous, but looking at Google Map, right on the other side of this building, this fence is actually a police academy, Cincinnati Police Academy. So it's pretty safe around here. It's not a police station, it's just academy. Look at this building here. Perfect sleeper, toughless mattress. How old this building is. I wonder if they make mattresses. On the side. It says Serta. But if the windows aren't broken, then it should be alright. It's probably a big office or something in this brick building. But that's pretty neat. And that's how Cincinnati is. It's a lot better than Chicago. People are a lot better and nicer. That's one thing I like about it. And up there, it's eat or be eaten. Especially panhandlers, because it's up in the cold. They really know how to beg right. But, alright, hurry up and wait and see where I go next. I'm just south of Cincinnati, about 11 miles away. Went over the river into Kentucky. Good, I'm picking up this load here and going to the west side of Chicago. I think it's called Oswego, Illinois. It's right by 88. But that should be alright. It's about a 6-hour drive from here. And then they want that at 8 o'clock in the morning. So back to trucking. Alright, I'm in Oswego, Illinois. This is Performance Food Service. But it's 8 in the morning. That's when they open. They give us a dock early. And just wait for them to unload us. Once we get the green light, then we get the paperwork and go. They want me to go to Alsip for drop and hook when it comes to Coca-Cola. I'll take that over to Liquid Waste in Watertown. And then that's it for Friday. We'll see what they do. Still waiting on that North Carolina. See the paperwork for it for the 29th. It's for McDonald's, so we'll see if I got that one. But that's it. Had some time last night to polish the aluminum because it was in the 70s when you come up here. All I did was hand polish it. That looks a little better. Not too much, just what I'm showing you. Yeah, got that nice and done. Don't Don't forget this tank. And then around the rim, the hubcap just around the lip there on the rim. Try to sink in those covers. That way it's got some depth instead of looking flat. Try to sink in those. Other guys, they have it way out right on the lip. That looks really silly. But it's all about the spacers I use. And that works out pretty good. The spacers I use, actually measured it. I bought all these adapters. These covers are $400 each on eBay. But you can see where this adapter here, I bought that on eBay, all 4 of them. But you take that nut off that's on the outside, that always loosens up, and that's why you see these coming off. But you actually use spacers. I use these washers here. I do 2, could have done 3. And that way is you have it where you can measure it out. And I like the depth of this sinking in like that. Looks a lot better. The other ones have it so shallow, looks flat. Doesn't look cool. Alright, hurry up and wait and then go to Coca-Cola. I'm at Coca-Cola. Alsip. ALSIP, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But I'm doing a drop and hook, taking 53081, I believe. Yep, 81, and dropping off 53072. Look at all the waste. Coca-Cola. And the dates are only about 6 months or 8 months till it expires. Alright, I gotta strap this down. Alright, they want 3 straps on it. But up there, those are empty cans. So that's why I got a lot of this empty stuff laying around. Doesn't have the tops on it, ready to fill up. This corner here will hold this pallet, and that corner will hold the left side. But that's how it's going to be. Axles all the way up. Did the rims and tires, wiped everything down. Just like 7.2. But these rims here look pretty nice for a Friday going down the road. Drive with pride. I'm gonna put the seal on, away I go. This is 53081. This is a nice trailer too. Not too many out there. Depends on the driver, I guess. Alright, that looks good. It's pretty straight. That's looking good. Dressing is almost dry. Alright. Time to hit the traffic. I think I can squeeze through here. The traffic's always messed up on Fridays, especially in the summertime. You got all hours, especially traffic coming to Wisconsin because they're all leaving for the weekend. But other than that, everything should be good to go. Go to Watertown to liquid waste management and then to the yard. Alright, back on the road. Alright, back at the yard. That's it for 53081. With all the traffic in Chicago, Milwaukee. The place closed at 3 and I got there at 3:05. So, somebody else will deliver this trailer. And I gotta leave probably Sunday. And go to McDonald's. I gotta go to North Carolina, looks like. Take 40 and then south into North Carolina. This should be alright. This trailer is really nice. Once you do the tires and mud flaps, wipe everything down, it looks pretty good without having a truck wash. But it's Friday, so it's all about getting the oil change and all that. And then Saturday night or Sunday morning, I just do is a 36 hour and I'll go back on the road. Gotta be there 8 in the morning Monday. So, truck's looking alright with all the bugs and all that. That's the only problem about summer is all the bugs. Well, hope everybody had a good week and hope everybody has a good weekend.